All right. Story number three. Big shout out to J.Cole. J.Cole, it looks like he's entering the podcast game. We just talked about him in the second block. The block was about the all rap caviar teams. So they did a first team, second team, and third team, and J. Cole wasn't on it. And which is odd to me because he dropped an album this year, and he's dropped several features this year. But it looks like the team itself is starting to gear up for the fall off. Now, one thing we saw earlier this year was we saw Drake drop 100 gigs, right? So it was a secret link that had all these moments throughout Drake's career uploaded to a plot twist account. And I thought that was one of the dopest things that Drake could have done to shift the conversation, because one, it's a olive branch to your audience. It's giving people a reminder of all the moments that they've shared to his music. Two, it's also a bit revealing, right? It's a look at other moments associated to some of his classic tracks. And I thought it was a brilliant idea. I still think it's a brilliant idea. I think it was really dope. And I would love for any artist that I'm a super fan of to do the same thing. And so now we have J. Cole. I don't want to say it's the same thing, but it's in the same vein. And so J. Cole is dropping a podcast, a limited edition podcast series called Inevitable, which will see him recap his journey to hip hop stardom and share unreleased music. Okay, so this was announced yesterday. It'll be hosted by Cole and his manager Ibrahim Hamad, and frequent collaborator Scott Laser, who has directed the rapper's past documentaries and concert films, as well as videos such as Kevin's Heart and ATM. 1 second pause for ATM. KOD is my favorite J. Cole album. All right, so here's the trailer for it on Instagram. Let's take a look.
Never done any type of thing like this ever before, so this shit is weird. Who are we talking to?
Who is this? What's poppin'?
Nobody. Shit just got hella weird.
So in late 2022, Cole, Ebe, and I sat down to record a little conversation. Ebe had found this old laptop in his garage that had all these old demos and unreleased songs and songs that we've come to know and love from Cole. And we started playing them for each other, which conjured up all these amazing memories that they'd shared over the years. The good.
That was a big ass moment.
I ain't gonna lie. Even hearing it right there, I was like, oh shit.
The bad.
Cut that off. That shit trash.
And the ugly.
Do you understand we would not be having this conversation if this came out?
Oh no, it would literally been a wrap on my whole fucking career.
It would have been over.
So we just started recording. One day turned into 2 days turned into 3, and we kept going for 8 days, tracking the entire arc of Cole's career from the very early days when he started writing his first songs.
The song that I did that showed me you're capable of doing something else, what do you think it is?
School Day?
It was School Day.
As soon as you said that, I was like, it's gotta be School Day.
All the way up until now.
I felt like, damn, this nigga just turned another corner.
Yes, I'm not that level of songwriter without going through everything that I went through, having to be pushed. That shit made me stronger.
And we covered all this ground, everything from, of course, the music.
Probably in your mind, it's like, this is my land.
Yes, yeah. Here's something I can offer, and here's me displaying an ability to talk about it in a way that's gonna connect to you.
To relationships.
It was literally right when we was about to turn the album in.
Yeah, I remember deciding, like, it's that time. And then once I knew, I just went and got the ring, like, I just knew.
And I took these precious recordings and organized them into a limited audio series that we're calling Inevitable.
Because I know what I know now, it's almost silly to say some of the shit out loud where it's like, oh man, but it's just the reality.
So pull up a chair, join us as we release season 1 of Inevitable.
This is such a cool shot right here. All right, so this is the trailer for the podcast. It's available on his website. I think it's $10 for the whole season, at least $10 for the whole season. Here's what he wrote in the caption. It's hard to write a caption to describe what this is. I really don't even know what to call it. We settled on calling it an audio series, but to me it plays like a movie in the form of a conversation. First, me and Eve spent mad days talking to Scott, recapping the whole journey up to present, from front to back. It was new, it was fun, it was emotional, and more than anything, it was therapeutic. After that, Scott took the conversation and did his thing with it. Then it was time to listen back. When I heard it with fresh ears, I was glued to the story as if it was somebody else's. At times, I could feel my adrenaline rush when hearing about the ups and the many downs and how it all played out in the end. I got so much clarity from it, and I understood more than ever the power of having a dream, the power of fueling that dream with a strong vision, the magic that happens when we stay in alignment with God, and the darkness that can come in the times that we don't. Big facts to that. 1 second applause. As the years of my career grew, I found myself much more hesitant to share details of my life with the world. Even as I type this, I feel the last little bit of resistance. You sure you want to do this? But if I was a younger version of myself, I know that I would get so much fuel from hearing this from somebody that went for theirs and made it. For that reason, I think it's worth sharing. So if you rocked with me at any point so far in my journey, I hope this will give you even more perspective and fill in a lot of blanks. If you have your own dream in life that you hope to achieve in any field, I hope that this will feed your spirit, giving you confidence to believe in that dream and the encouragement to push through the tough times, to go for it even when you may be afraid to. Please enjoy season 1 of Inevitable. First episode available 11/18 at 6 p.m. Eastern on inevitable.live. I'm going to check this out. 1 second applause. I like this. I mean, look, I always find J. Cole to be an inspirational person. I love the space that he fills within hip-hop, and I absolutely feel like he's a necessary voice, regardless of my own personal opinions and critiques. I've never had a problem with J. Cole standing up and representing the culture. You know what I'm saying? And truthfully, there are a ton of super inspirational nuggets to his journey that I hope to get a lot more clarity on when I take a listen to this audio series. Is that what he's calling this? Podcast audio series, yeah. So let me know what you guys think about this. Are you looking forward to hearing Cole and Eve talk about J. Cole's journey for 8 episodes? I actually think it's going to be really, really dope. But let's talk about in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, and let me know what you think about the fall off. I hear the album is just about done. My name is Justin Hunt. Like, subscribe to the channel, follow at The Company Man on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom happening. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dabbing it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, y'all, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.